Hi there, it's Carol here, bringing you another video today. This time it's a card for Christmas. I've kept it, I've done a few different things, but I've kept it quite nice and simple, and I'm using up some of the DSP that I've got. So, and an embellishment. I love these embellishments. Takes me a long time to use them, unfortunately, because I don't like using them, because I want to keep them. Anyway, so let's show you how to do this. I'm going to use the same DSP pack, but I'm actually going to use different. Sorry, it must be me in videos today. I keep sneezing. Sorry, I'm using a different combination. So you need. Where's my base card? There's my base card. My base card is 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. The DSP that I've got everything cut ready. The music sheet is 5.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and then the piece above it is 5.5 inches by 1 3/4, and then this piece I put here, and I did cut it at 1 inch, but then I decided it looked too much, so I just trimmed it down to 1/2 inch. And that looks much better, in my opinion. Anyway, what else did I do? Oh, cherry cobbler. I cut the sentiment at 8.5 centimeters by 3.5 centimeters. So I've cut this at 9 centimeters by 4. Oh, I'll have to check. Hang on. No, I did it 1 centimeter. 9.5 by 4.5, 8.5 by 3.5. Sorry. Okay, that's a piece of old white card, so I'm going to get rid of that and use some new. Well, here's what I think. So 8.5 by 3.5. Line it up there. Okay. Right. So first thing I did then was cut a little hole out, a circle out of here. I used my stitched framelits, and I used the smallest circle. So I'll show you what I did. I'll bring in it. Right. That's the way I want to see it, is it? Yeah, it's all higgledy-piggledy, so that's the way I want to see it. So, and then I placed that halfway. So I didn't measure it, I just did it. If you want to measure it, you can. It's up to you. And then what you end up with, cut this piece out. I use the stitch framelits because that's the smallest circle I've got, and then you end up with this space there. Okay, so Tombow, let's glue a few bits down. Let's glue this bit down. Oh. Put it quite near the bottom. Put it so it had a border. Okay. Okay. And the one at the top, so I'm doing corresponding ones. So what I did, put that one so it's got another border going around it. Okay, and then this one I want to choose, I think this time I'll use a star, and I'll use a silver one. to get, how many to get in there? Don't know. I've got my catalogue here because I have to write all the instructions so my poor husband can put it all up on YouTube. So he likes to have all the codes and everything. Sometimes I manage and sometimes I don't. There you go. So I've got this by me. So you get 24 metal embellishments for £7.25. Okay. Right. Let's put the lid back on because you know what will happen. Then I just use some twine. Put that in there. Then all I did was put my fingers in the way and then tie a knot. And you just need to have a big enough loop for the card to fit in. That'll do. There you go. Okay, so I actually put that in there and I put the Tombow. Okay. That doesn't look the right size. My guillotine is, oh yeah, that one's no good. I'm going to just bin that. So try again. This one is perfect. I must have picked up the wrong one. Oh. Right, and what you want to do is pick it up carefully, put it through, so it's got two sides, these embellishments. Stars are all right, it's okay. So put that through there and put it about halfway up. Make sure you've got it where you want it and place it down so it doesn't move. There you go, and that hangs nicely. That hangs actually better than this one did. I've got too much thread on this one, but I'll sort it. Okay, right, stamping. I'm hoping this will work with the video going because it worked perfectly when you weren't looking. So stamp set is the Merry Patterns one. It's got this amazing deer on it. I absolutely love it. I love the sentiments. It's just so nice, and it's free with a £300 order. So you could have a party, you could have a few people around, gather some orders, and holding my breath. Perfect. Right, so I've done that in that little space I cut out, and that's why I cut the space out, because I wanted the To Be Jolly. Now why do I want To Be Jolly? Because the sentiment says 'tis the season. So well, this is the bit where that bit's okay. I can do that bit. That's good. It's this bit that I'm not confident with, because I want to get my head in the way. I don't want you to have to put up with my head in the way, but I might just have to. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll stand up. There you go. Right. Don't mind it being a little bit out, because I think that's quite cute. There you go, that's quite, but I'm not happy now because I've got all these dots and I shouldn't have them. See, that's because I pressed down too hard because I was trying desperately to get it so right. See where all those dots are? So I'm sorry, we're going to reject that one. Have I got another one? Yes, I have. Right. I'd already put my black ink away. Let's try that again. Sorry guys, I just can't cope with all them dots. Right, 'tis the season. There you go. So I'm not standing up. I'll try again. Let's just wipe that off a little bit, because we really don't want all them dots. Right, let's try again. Tap gently. That's what I always tell everybody. And then you're going to see my head. Can't help it. There. I think that's way out actually, but we'll see. I can see the S's. Oh no. Right, I quite like it, so I'm going with it. Okay. So it's better than that one. So I quite like that, and what I saw someone else do actually, I think I've got a cherry that's real red. Hang on. If you really don't like that, I don't mind it, but if you don't like it, get a cherry cobbler marker and just fill in the bits. If you're not happy, see, I don't mind, but I'll let you see what do you think. On my other card, you see, it wasn't kind of got it straight. I will admit that's the first time I've done it, and I think you have to go kind of a little bit to the left rather than the right. What do you think? Is this working? There. Oh, hang on. Oh, dear me, I'm so sorry. I'll keep seeing more. There you go. Now I can stop. And there, Cherry Cobbler is in the Regals set, which I now need to remember to write down because I haven't put that Regals markers on my list of the ingredients. So that's all good. Put that on there. I haven't put dimensionals on anything because I didn't think it needed it. But again, it's up to you. If you want to put dimensionals on the sentiment, you can. Totally up to you. And again, I'm afraid I'm just eyeballing it. There you go. Right. There's my first one. And as you can see, look, the S, but the rest of it is quite good. But I don't mind. I love it. I think that's the way it should be. So I hope you like that. You could put some rhinestones here. You could jazz it up a bit, but I think it's quite nice. And if you didn't want to cut that little circle out there, you could put the jolly to be jolly on here maybe. I'll let you decide. So I like both of those cards. I don't know which one's your favourite. I hope you have been inspired. If you want to go over to my shop on my Facebook page, the details will be below. Take care, everybody. Bye.